Hey everyone, Spencer Lum here, and today I am going to talk about what you need to do if you really want to grow an audience, and specifically that thing that's going to make you magnetic. And this isn't really about how to talk, but it's about what to talk about and a big point of resistance and a hang up a lot of people have in their heads when they try to get out there, whether they're producing video content or writing emails or whatever. And so let's get into that. So there I am earlier today. It's at this networking event, you know, the type of thing where everyone's like wearing their best suits and they're all dressed up and everyone's passing out the business cards and using these really big words and it's filled with jargon. And just to say hi, it takes 5 minutes and 22 words. And you're like, I don't understand what the hell you're saying, but you sound really impressive. One of those types of things, right? And so I'm watching everyone there. And, I'm like a fish out of water because, my idea of dressed up, you're seeing it right now. And so I'm watching this and I'm like, but I'm watching and listening. And, the thing is, I know that all these people I'm watching, I'll bet you anything, come weekend time, they're sitting around, they're having a beer in front of the barbecue, in their shorts, in their t-shirt, and they are talking in a completely different way. Anything but like the way they sound at these events. They're talking like normal human beings, and the reason is because they know that that's how normal people talk. They know that that's what people understand. In fact, that's how they want to talk. That's how they are. But they come to these events, and suddenly you feel like, well, I've got to be proper. I've got to sound just like everyone else, and I have to be as impressive as possible. But the thing is, when you say the exact same thing as everybody else, in the exact same way as everybody else, you're doing the exact opposite of being impressive. You're just blending in. And so here's the thing. So anytime you are talking to people and you feel like insecure and you feel like you're not saying the right thing, it doesn't mean that you're wrong. The way we know something is right in the world is basically we see someone do something and try it and see that it works and we say, okay, that must work, so that's right. We see someone we love or admire say something and we think, okay, that must be right. In other words, right is basically something that's out there and common enough that we recognize it as something that's acceptable. When we feel insecure, it's not because what we're saying is wrong. It's because it hasn't been said commonly enough that we know right away, this is a thing people say. And so when you speak like yourself and you come from a place where you talk about what you think should be better for tomorrow, how the world should be different, when you react to whatever's around you and you say, I'm not going to say the same shit as everyone else. I'm going to say what's really going on in my head. You're going to feel insecure a lot of times. And you're going to think this isn't going to work because other people aren't saying it. But it's the exact opposite. If you just say the same thing as everybody else, that's what's guaranteed not to work because everyone's heard it. No one wants to hear the same thing. That's not going to make you magnetic. That's not going to make you seem different. And if you're not any different, why is anyone going to pay attention at all? So that feeling that you might have sometimes when you're putting something out there that maybe this isn't quite right, maybe people aren't going to like it, whatever, all it's saying is that you are doing something different. And that's exactly where you want to be. So go with it. Trust yourself. Trust what's inside of you. Don't sit around and do exactly like everybody else. Don't try to make yourself as proper and fancy and formal as possible. Just say what's on your mind and get to that part where you're just letting it out and you feel that little twinge of insecurity because you know then that you're stepping out on a ledge, you're taking a risk, and you know people are going to feel it and they're going to appreciate the fact that you're doing it. Okay, so that's it for today. If you want more training, head on over to extraboldclass.com. Got some great stuff there. Just, put in your email so I can send things over to your inbox so you get it all. And that's it. Again, extraboldclass.com. I'll talk to you more next time.